1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister is in progress in Islamabad discussing the overall political and economic situation. The Foreign Minister is in Tehran to hold talks with the Iranian leadership on the entire spectrum of bilateral relations. The Planning Minister says the government is giving special emphasis to the agriculture sector to bolster the production of wheat, sugar and cotton. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youths in Srinagar today. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif is in progress in Islamabad. The meeting is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has arrived in Tehran on a two-day official visit to Iran. During his stay, the Foreign Minister will hold talks with the Iranian leadership on the entire spectrum of bilateral relations. He will also hold delegation-level talks with his Iranian counterpart and discuss ways and means to further bolster bilateral relations. Both Pakistan and Iran are celebrating 75 years of the establishment of diplomatic ties this year. The Finance Minister Miftah Ismail says the government is trying hard to control inflation and it will be overcome in 2 to 3 months. Talking to a private news channel, he said it is the responsibility of the government to put the country's economy on the right track. He said to mitigate the deficit, the program's revival with the International Monetary Fund is necessary to bring down the inflation at the earliest for the betterment of the economy. He said despite the International Monetary Fund conditions, the government is giving subsidy on oil, ghee, sugar and wheat flour items for easing the burden on the poor people, and there are structural problems in the country as there is no one who had the will to resolve them except the incumbent federal government. The Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal says the government has taken difficult decisions to save the economy. Talking to the media persons in Islamabad today, he expressed the confidence that the economy will stabilize in the next few months. Ahsan Iqbal said the present government is giving special emphasis to the agriculture sector and has given incentives to farmers to bolster the production of wheat, sugar and cotton. He said enhancing the production of palm oil will also help the country save foreign exchange currently being spent on its imports. The Federal Minister for Education Rana Tanveer Hussain says promotion of modern and quality educational facilities in all the government schools is among the top priorities of the government. Talking to private news channel, he said the present government is taking various steps for bringing improvement in the education sector in the country. He said a balanced approach in all disciplines of primary and higher education would lead the country towards the road to progress. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youths in Srinagar district today. The youth were martyred by the troops and paramilitary forces during a cordon and search operation in Bimna area of the district. China has expressed the hope that India will properly resolve the relevant situation emerged as a result of BJP leaders' blasphemous remarks on Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Khatamun Nabiyyin, causing strong dissatisfaction among the Muslim Ummah. A Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wen said this during his regular briefing in Beijing while commenting on Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson Nupur Sharma's remarks about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He said China has always maintained that different civilizations and different religions should respect each other and live on an equal footing and harmony. The United States and South Korea have warned a swift response if North Korea conducts a nuclear test. South Korean Foreign Minister Park Jin at a meeting with his American counterpart Antony Blinken in Washington, said the United States is working with allies in Tokyo and Seoul to be able to respond quickly if North Korea proceed with a nuclear test. Both the sides said their government is also ready to negotiate with Pyongyang without any preconditions. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.